Hello everybody, this is Gryphon. This is GG Gryphon Streams, and this is a goodbye for now to Alice Legends on mobile devices. It's on Android, I know for sure, but I highly recommend this game, and I'm going to quickly state why before I do a small exhibition about this. But it's a pretty simple premise for the game. You are Alice, you're getting back to Wonderland. It is part of a book. This is kind of a pop-up book style world for Alice in Wonderland. The art style is very distinct. The animations are, I want to say they're tweened bone animations, which is not a takeaway from this game at all. It works for the media so well, and the music is very nice. It's just, it's very well realized, and this is actually a book that it is on. It's literally a book on a table, which I think is pretty neat in itself. But when you start, you're here, and you have to unlock every single bit of these, which you can change at any time. You get to choose between 3 versions of things. So you just kind of get to customize the aesthetic of what you want your world to have, which you can update anytime, like I said. The pop-up nature to the world and being able to zoom in, it creates this really nice atmosphere here. These little creatures bouncing around are different in every part of this page, every little part of this world that's unlocked. And it's just, it works so well with mobile, because I'm actually, you kind of pinch zoom style. So it's really easy to do on the phone, and once you're zoomed in, you can just kind of be wherever. And if you tap, let's see if she shows up. She might not now, actually, since I beat the game, because they did say farewell to me, so... Oh, wait, no, there she is. She's just here now. She doesn't run around, I guess, anymore. She used to do a thing with the rabbit here, where if I moved into a screen, she would follow. So wherever I was going to, she would skip around with the white rabbit. But yeah. This was the start zone, kind of the rabbits area. The next one here was the grandfather clock's little nook here. And these little topi areas here are just so cool. I'm going to zoom in there. The closer to the bottom is where everything is bigger. And just, even the little gears and stuff in the background, there's stuff moving around everywhere. on these characters. They're like stereoscopic, so like it's a kind of a live 2D made to look 3D element to it, which I feel it really does work with this digital media really well. Then we have the caterpillars area. These statues are pretty cool. You can jiggle them. But yeah, again, you can... Well, I guess I can't... It's not letting me change stuff now. That's weird. Odd. But yeah. Like I said, little bugs are here, like different stuff in different areas. Over here, they're actually just chess pieces. This one here is the Cheshire Cat's place. Yeah, it's not letting me change this stuff now. That's odd. I was just able to a second ago. And this was the Mad Hatter's area. Hatter's been missing in this so far, but they talk about him. And then there's this big old blank spot. These pages here are ones that you collect, the ones that are on the top here. Hopefully it's showing up on the screen, but there's a little 4 here with a page. And you get a page every time you beat a level, which is the battles on the bottom part here. And that's the card-based part of this game, which I'll do to explain in a second, because I can actually keep battling if I want. I'm just not unlocking anymore, I'm just collecting pages for no reason. Because right here, in this other corner on the left, why have I only collected... I guess it's just going to be stuck at 96%. It's pretty much... I've done everything on here that I could, as far as I understand. But yeah, really cool stuff, honestly. But in that book, there's usually areas that you can unlock and add more stuff onto your map. These gifts in the middle, just, they recharge over time, so you just get free gold and redeals, which lets you get more cards, like, traded out to pull from. And then the gold helps you do various things, too. Usually to stay alive or purchase some type of an extra thing, like a redeal, for example. And then every 10 minutes you get 2 of these spins, but before each spin you have to watch an ad, so sorry about that, there's going to be an ad for a sec. This is largely just a offline one-player game. You do have to have an internet connection to use the game, I believe. I don't think it's completely offline, but I'll just say this, other players do not affect your playability in the game. Alright. These special powers, you can't accrue more than 1 at a time for each character. So each character, when you charge them like that, they're charged until you use them, and then there's no more charge. You have to get them again. So you can't really get a backlog of charges. That's one thing I kind of wish we could do, but that is what it is. I do like this because it purposefully makes it harder to keep playing especially since they have like 5 energy you can use. Once you get used to how the game is played, you rarely will lose anything on that potion side there, because you don't lose anything if you win. So there is that, but it's it kind of it'll slow you down potentially, especially if there's like a boss ahead where you might actually need to use abilities of your characters that you have in your hand. I like that I got my unicorn. But yeah. And also Brunette Alice, I should note that, because you don't see Brunette Alice often. Usually she's depicted more often than not as like a blonde. But yeah, I think I've kind of roamed around this world enough. I'll probably do one more little sweep before I end. This is going to be just a quick stream just to show this this game off, because I highly recommend it. It's fun, it's relaxing. God, this depth is so immersive. It's nice. But it's a cool, chill game. It really is. Okay, so I'll just have a full map here of stuff. See the unicorn in the background there. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a battle, and then you'll basically see the full functionality of this game. The last thing I'll do after the sweep as well is look at that collection of cards that you see in between the present area at the center there on the bottom and the bottom left book. That is going to be the characters that were released so far for this game, and also silhouettes of just how many additions that they're still looking to plan. So the more attention this game does get, I think the more the developers will want to keep going with it. I don't know how long this game has been without an update, so that's just kind of a general statement from me, but usually the more attention that people give to a game, the more it can actually afford to keep going. So please do check this out if you enjoy games like this, and here is how it plays. So you get to have 4 of each color, or 4 total, 1 of each color. There's numbers on the left bottom. That constitutes how hard they are going to hit if you use a card of their color in your move against the enemy. Usually, if you don't have any of these glowy ones, which are the charged abilities, you want to generally go for the highest, which is 7, at least so far in this game. I imagine as things get more unlocked, they will probably hit for probably 8 or 9. But for now, the highest you can hit naturally is 7 per card, if you have the corresponding color that gives you a 7. The reason that you might not want to use a 7 is if you have a charged card. So a charged card will actually help you... I'm going to stick with the bird fan. There we go. A charged card will help you do an ability. Each of these have different abilities to them. This walrus here hits very hard to the entirety of what's on the screen, which is up to 2 enemies at a time. That may change too, depending on when they expand this out. Not sure. But for now, it's either 1 or 2 enemies on the screen at a time. Alice here on the left, she has a healing ability. The bug in the middle there, the red bug, will it hits both enemies, or up to both enemies, however many is on the screen, but it just tends to hit hard. But you'll see it in action in a second. On the bottom here, you see redeals. Again, that's when you use one. You can only use one per turn, but it will let you reshuffle the 3 cards that you have to pick from it. It'll discard the ones you got, and it'll bring 3 more up. So it can definitely help in a pinch, especially if you're about to get hit. Apologies, my charger's acting a little funny. I ordered a new one, but it's just not here yet. There we go. Alright, here we go. So the frog footman here is the first enemy I'm encountering. This one of its abilities, other than just hitting the player once it gets to the front, is how many times it actually takes for them to get to the front is a roulette. It's randomized in the game. Sometimes he will hit again right away. Sometimes it takes, with this one, 2 steps before he hits. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, let's do a king and an ace. What I'm trying to go for is either at least 3 of a kind, or some type of a straight, which is a successive amount of going up or down on the number and letter scale here for the cards. So like ace 2 3, for example. Or if I'm sticking with ace, I could go the other way if I have them, a king or a queen, a king, and an ace, and that would work too on those ends. But they have to be the same color. The only time they can be different colors is if you're doing the same exact card. So all aces, or all 2s, or all kings, or whatever. So yeah, that's the dynamic of how you can hit things in the game. And then depending on the enemies, they will affect your play. So let me get that 2. I try not to get too spread out on what I'm trying to do, but I have admittedly about 4 things I'm trying to do right now. One of them is in case the other can't happen. Now, if I don't have a run set yet of like what to do, I have to get rid of a card, and it just makes them do their turn. Which in this case, they would just move forward a space with these 2 little things that you see here along the ground. Something that's interesting is that the little footprint style changes from character to character, which is cool. Sometimes it seems to match the character, sometimes not really. I mean, there's a fish that floats in the air, so it's not really going to have footprints. But, you know, maybe it does. Maybe it has invisible legs. Maybe it's not floating at all. Who knows? But yeah, it's Wonderland. So let's give this 8 to the hat. Boop. And now it moves. Alright. Glad I got the 2s. Now I can do 3 2s. On the left of my health bar here, which is right below these green cards that you're seeing, there is a little meter with 5 slots to it. Once it fills up once, I get a double amount on my cards, how much they're going to hit for, and then there's a triple, and then there's a quadruple, which is 4 times. So, I believe 4 is where it caps out, but if you get up to the 4 port, you're having a really good game anyway. So, I'm going to hit them. Boop. Now, there was a red one in there, so one of them did hit 4/5. It does not ever use the numbers on the cards for the hit type. It's all depending on the color and character that you're using. Okay, let's see. Let's do the ace. Let's see, there's 2 10s there, but I'm already working towards a couple of things. I'm already on like 3 other things, so I'm gonna skip. Now there, I have a straight just ready to go. So that's gonna be nice once I have my next turn, so I can plan ahead a little bit. Let's do, and since I got the 2 times modifier, now I'm gonna hit for 42. And they have 41 left, so they're not going to hit me at all. Ba-doom. Boink, boink, boink. And it's really satisfying to be able to touch the gold pieces. If you like tactile games, this is a nice one. Alright, let's do the straight. Now, this one is going to hit me. You'll see what it does in a second, but it's a dragonfly, so it uses fire. Because Wonderland's all about the puns. Punderland, if you will. Okay, let's do a 6. Because I already have 3 kings. I know what I'm doing on that. Now, with that fire, though, if I do not use a card in 2 turns, I will lose that card to the fire. It'll just incinerate and no longer exist. So it's good that I'm about to use that, too. Okay, I'm setting up some green stuff there. Let me use my kings. Boop. Hit for 19. They had 18, so I'm done with that one. The scoring system is a little bit odd in this game. Sometimes I will kill someone almost immediately and it gives me like a good score. I'm not really sure how this game actually scores things, so I should state that. It does seem a little bit confusing out the gate on that. Let's do good old classic 666 here. I got the 2x, now I'm going to do 38. I have 2 choices of who to hit. I'm going to make a kill. So I want to do the lower one that's actually going to go. Because the rest of the amount goes to the other enemy anyway. So your hit power is never wasted unless everything on the screen is already going to be dead. Or defeated, or however you want to describe. Okay, I'm looking for a green 9. That would be very nice right now. I do have some footprints though, so I have at least a turn to mess around. Well, not mess around, but you get what I mean, I hope. To kind of take my time. I'm gonna do a redeal. Did not help me much. Sometimes this happens, and that is why we're probably just going to use an ability. So let's just grab this king right here, and let's get him for 15. Alright, so did that. This is kind of an exhibition, so I am going to have it hit me. I have plenty of health. This is the last enemy, so it shouldn't hit me very bad at all. So, getting rid of the king. You know what? I'm really close to... Nah, I'm going to get rid of this, in case. Because I can work on the 4s. They're lower on the rung. Okay, so... I took a gamble, I lost, so what the flamingo does is it will randomly take a card from you. And it just didn't work out for me. but this did, so grab, grab, 2, 3, 4, boink. I win. Alright. Now, usually at this point, she would be like, oh, I also gained a page. That is not happening because the game can't really unlock anything else, so that is what it is. Okay, so just for the sake to see if we actually get more things to work with, I'll run the ads real quick and potentially get a couple more ultimates put into my game. Okay, got one. Alright, so I got the flamingo. Flamingo's interesting because they get to it's like it's a card recycling type of situation where they'll get rid of a least wanted card for you and give you a chance to get a new card. Alright, got some redeals. I won't say no to that. Okay, cool. Jump back in for a little bit more exhibition. I'm going to try to show off all the enemies that are in the game so far. Hey, I got a 6. Cool. Alright, so keeping this to 7. Let me go ahead and change the art there so you can see the nice rocking horse fly. And we are going to keep these because they're both 7s and they're both charged. So they win on the hand. Boom. What's cool about this little just aesthetic is you're just hopping around, you're skipping around the forest, finding these things that are getting in your way that you have to overcome. And let's do another 2. When all else fails, if there's a double that you can get, grab the double. Unless you're working towards something else, but, you know. Do what you do. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna hit a tidal wave onto both of them. Boom. So I hit each of them for 20. Now let's go ahead and use this card because I'm trying not to get hit. That bat will heal itself. It will bite me and then take some of that health back to it. And then you've already seen what the flamingo does. So let me use my flamingo and get a better card swapped out. Get rid of that 3, probably. Yep. Alright. Aces. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Well, shoot. Well, you're gonna see the bat hit me anyway. Because this is exactly how much I need for the flamingo. And healed for 12. Okay, so we got... Let's grab these 4s. Let's grab this... redeal. And there's a queen. Boink, boink, boink. And it actually has different queens on here too. The only queen we've really actually been able to see animated so far has been the Queen of Hearts, the Red Queen. She is the one that will soup these monsters up into like a boss form. which they're kind of just bigger and they hit for like more. I won't say twice as much because I don't know if it is, but they hit harder and they have at least double the health. At least. But time to boink that one. Boink! Okay, let's boink those. 4. Boink. I'm gonna grab these 10s, because I'm gonna get that started. Hit for 40, so this card is going to hit me. It just hits for very hard, and then it'll hit one of my cards, which I believe makes it weaker, if I remember. I play this all the time, but I don't have a great firm memory when it comes to certain details. Let's see. So I have 3 left. It's either going to be 2 next and then 1, or 1 next and then 2. So I'm just trying to think a little bit ahead real quick. Boink! So, the cracked card only did for 3, so it actually takes over half of the card's effectiveness. The dodo! The dodo will make one of my characters weaker for a while, so that entire color will just be weaker for a while. Let's do the king. And the 5. Redeal. There we go, king. King, king, king. King, king, king. Sorry, dodo, you're not hitting me. Alright, liking that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 10s ready to go, but don't need them. Boop. And I got an amazing. I'm kind of surprised it didn't change from amazing to terrific or something, because sometimes they'll just change midway too. In the story, when the characters will be popping up and saying things, which it's not fully voiced at all, it's not voiced at all, but the texts are really well done, and it includes the player's name actively. So it really, it thanks you for the choices you make, it compliments you, it's a very, just, actually nice game. Okay, let's see if we have, I'm gonna do one more exhibition here. Because I am trying to show each of the characters, and I think I've almost gotten there. Alright, so gonna use my bat. Gonna go back to 7s. Use my dodo again. And keep Alice. So at least now is that I have my card guy, my card soldier's gonna be hitting for 7 now. Okay. Just redeal right out the gate. Why not? Boof. Boof. Bonk. Okay. It's too bad I don't have a 10 there, but I think I'm going to work with it. Because I got a 9, I got a 5, and I got a couple of 4s that I can't really do anything with, but it's okay because I'm going to redeal. Which didn't help me. Okay, well, I have healing. I have 2 types of healing. And there's my 5. 5, 5, 5. Go away. Alright, so down to 20. That's not bad. That's doable for 1 turn. Potentially. I am about to lose that card. Once it starts to flash red like that, it means that I'm losing it in the next turn after this. Well, there's the 9. So at least I have 9s right now. And that jack is going to go away. So let me just grab an ace. Okay, I have 3 more characters to beat. But I am on a 2x right now, so that's not bad. And here's the walrus. So walrus is going to hit me for, like, a lot. I do remember that. I usually try to ration out my redeals, but since I'm just doing this for the last time, really, it doesn't matter if I'm saving them up. Okay, so before I do that, how much will I hit for? I'll hit for 10. That makes it 60. I'm gonna save it. Okay. Because that thing can hit up to 2 enemies, so I'm gonna wait on that. Just need to hit it. It's gonna hit me, but it'll go back like 2 spaces. That one always goes back 2 spaces. Oh, sorry. Good old chronic fatigue stuff. Another jack. There we go. 4 10s. Thank you very much. And that... He's definitely... As long as I can hit him in the next turn, he's done. A 7 would be nice. A 7 would be nice. But I'm not gonna get it. Nope. I'm still gonna hold out. But with that, I'm gonna get rid of this 6. Because that makes the most sense with everything else I'm trying to do. It just wants me to pick, huh? It really wants me to... Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'll heal for 10. I was gonna heal for 20, but I already have this other card that'll heal me for 30, so... Boink. Alright, so the goldfish there will literally just take a card and switch it on me randomly, and then the dodo does the weak thing. Huh. If anyone's hearing my yawning and worrying about if I'm not getting sleep or something, I am sleeping when I'm sleeping, when my body lets me sleep, and it wakes up tired, so it's just a thing. Oh, right. They're both gonna hit. So do I... Oh no. I do have to choose. Okay. Well... do I wait for a 7 and a 10? Do I get rid of that 6? That's what I ask myself right now. And I'm gonna get rid of this 4 because I'm trying for something else over there. And hit me. Yes, yes, yes. And it turns into a 7. That's pretty slick, game. Okay, well... gonna do that. How much would I hit for? I have a feeling they're gonna take one of the red cards if I wait on it. But it's 7 anyway. Okay, I'll get him. Because this goldfish will hit every single time. Yep, there goes my... oh well. There's an 8. Okay, so at least I got that. Boof, boof, boof. Rid of the goldfish. Dodo's gonna hit me, but it is the last one to do, so hopefully I don't have to use this healing card. I might have to, but I'm hoping I don't. New deal. Those are just not the cards I need right now. So, with that being said, I am going to probably be using her. Get this queen. Heal me. Because I'm not really trusting this next thing, and I don't want to forget to do it. If I get a queen, I can do the 3 of a kind. Three 8s. Yeah, I'm glad that I used it, because I'm gonna get hit again. I think I'm barely gonna make it out of this one alive, potentially. I don't want to assume yet anything. Oh, that is nice. Okay, well, 7s. It is. And I win the round. GG. Okay. At least the card game part is always playable. That's kind of nice. Alright, so, last thing I want to show. These are all the abilities and strengths of these characters. I'm doing them somewhat slow, so you can actually pause this and read them if you would like to. Really cool designs. Love that walrus. So those are the ones I got. These are all ones that have not been released yet. All of these. They are clearly planning a lot of huge things for this game that just haven't come to fruition yet. So, again, hopefully this game gets some great attention to it. This has been Alice Legends. Thank you, Alice Legends. Oh, wait, there she is. She is moving around. Hi. So if I go over here, out of view. There she is. She is following me still. Okay. I just have to stay in a spot for long enough and she'll... Okay, she's like... Hello. She's like hiding. Well, she still has a mind of her own. Oh, there she goes. Whee! Bye, Alice. Oh, okay. Bye. Thanks for watching.